Hi, I'm Joel Hamner with the law firm McCutcheon Hamner. Today we're going to talk about Social Security supplemental income. That's kind of a mouthful, so I'm just going to call it SSI from now on. As I talked to you earlier in the previous video, there's two types of Social Security that you can draw when you're no longer able to work due to an injury or illness. One of those is Social Security supplemental income. Now, SSI, as we call it, is different from SSDI in that it is a needs-based program. And what I mean by that is this. In order to draw Social Security disability income, or SSDI, a person has to have worked so many quarters and paid into the system. And if you are no longer able to work due to an injury or illness, then you may be entitled to draw Social Security disability income. Well, SSI, or Social Security supplemental income, is different in that it's need-based. And what that means is this. For those individuals who haven't paid into the system or have not paid in recently and their quarters have expired, they can draw SSI. Now, SSI is a significantly reduced amount from what you draw in Social Security disability income, and it's need-based. What I mean by that is that you, as a claimant or the person trying to draw SSI, must have less than $2,500 in identifiable assets, or you cannot draw SSI. So if you've got $10,000 in a checking account or $5,000 in a savings account, then the likelihood is you're not going to qualify for SSI. And the benefit for SSI is significantly reduced. It averages somewhere around $700 to $800 a month. Because like I said, it is a needs-based program. Now, for those individuals who, due to illness or disability, have never worked and never been able to work and nor will ever be able to work, that's typically what they can draw. Or for those individuals who, let's say, have been unemployed for an extended period of time, Social Security supplemental income, or SSI, is what's available to them if they do not have enough quarters. And finally, there's that segment of us and segment of the population who, they're paid cash, where they're not paid, or they're a 1099 employee. That is, they're an independent contractor. And if they don't file taxes and they don't file Social Security taxes, well, they're not paying into the system. And because of that, they could only be eligible for Social Security supplemental income. Now, the standards for the two are very similar in that it must be determined that you can no longer work. It doesn't mean that you can just go sign up for SSI and draw it. That's not it. You must prove to the court, to an administrative law judge, that you're no longer physically capable of working under the Social Security guidelines. So understand that with Social Security supplemental income, it's a needs-based program. It's for those individuals in our country who have not been able to work or who haven't worked in an extended period of time, but you still must prove that you are no longer physically capable of working as defined by the Social Security Administration. The next thing we're going to talk about is Social Security disability income. And that's a differing standard, and it's not needs-based. It's based upon the fact that due to an accident or illness, you're no longer capable of working in our workforce.